Good morning, everyone. Today, I am focusing entirely on just taking care of my body because she needs it. She desperately needs a little TLC. These last 2 weeks have been absolutely insane for me. I took 2 jobs working on 2 different music videos. For those of you who don't know, I've been working on and off in film production for quite a while. That's my ultimate goal. So these music videos came up and I was like, sounds like a great opportunity. Let's freaking do it. But working on jobs like that basically means that is literally all you are doing. So for the last 2 weeks, I've basically gotten 6 hours of sleep or less every single night, except for 1. And beyond that, I was either in the office prepping or on set. So no time for the gym, 0 control over my food because you basically get fed what you get fed while you're there. Very minimal sleep, very high stress, just constant go, go, go. So my body needs some love. I think I'm basically done with that for now. I have 1 more day in the office tomorrow for wrap, but that should be chill. So I want to ease back into everything that I was doing before. I just let myself sleep in. I got 10 hours of sleep. I feel so much better. I also want to chat with you guys about how I kind of handled that 2 weeks because I've been on this fat loss journey. I'm trying to lose fat, and then I had 2 weeks where literally went to the gym twice because I had the weekend off. So I'll talk to you about how I took a complete break from my health and fitness goals and kind of how to navigate all of that. But yeah, today we're sleeping, we're chilling, gonna go to the gym, get a little bit of a light workout in. I'm about to take some supplements and then eat a good little pre-workout-y, snacky breakfast thing. And then just kind of prioritize mental health and just kind of relax today and try not to do too much other work. I do have 2 client calls today, but beyond that, gonna try to chill. So because of the lack of sleep and the just high stress environment that I've been in the last couple of weeks, I could just feel my body starting to run off adrenaline, and I could feel that kicking into gear to where I felt like I could keep doing it, which is not good. You shouldn't feel like you can keep going on 5 to 6 hours of sleep a night every single night. You're forcing your body to adapt in a not so great way to be able to do that. The body can adapt, it's super resilient, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy for you long term. So today I'm trying to ease my body back into kicking down the adrenaline, just getting back into chill mode. So I'm starting with a little bit of ashwagandha. I usually take this at night because I absolutely love it for balancing cortisol at night to promote better sleep, but because my cortisol has just been all over the place, you can totally take it in the day too. I want to start my day out with a more balancing supplement. Ashwagandha is one of my absolute top recommendations for balancing cortisol, always has been, always will be. This was my first foray into the world of adaptogens, and it changed my life. I've seen it help a lot of different clients. So if you're struggling with cortisol issues, sleep issues, generally maintaining energy throughout the day, you can totally look into ashwagandha. I'll link this down below. And then the other thing that I'm gonna take is my Ned CBD oil. CBD is a very, very balancing substance because it works to balance the body, but the reason it has such profound and profuse effects is that the body has its own endogenous endocannabinoid system, and there are endocannabinoid receptors in all different systems of the body, and CBD is a phytocannabinoid, so a plant-based cannabinoid that interacts with the endocannabinoid receptors, and endogenous just means within the body. So it's a plant-based cannabinoid that interacts with the human-based endocannabinoid system. And because there are cannabinoid receptors all throughout the body, that means it can affect all systems of the body, and it's very balancing, so it can basically balance all different systems in the body. I've been incorporating supplements like this a little bit more into my life since starting my fat loss journey, since being in a calorie deficit is inherently kind of stressful on the body. So the ashwagandha, the adrenal support tonic from Symbiotica, all that good stuff, I have been using it a little bit more, but it's times like these where you have very acute stressors that I think these things stand to have some of the most acute effects. And that's why I recommend kind of having stuff like this on hand at all times, even if you don't need to take it consistently, is because life happens and sometimes your body just needs a little bit of an extra hug, and supplements can kind of just act as that little bit of an extra hug. So stuff like CBD, ashwagandha, etc., great to take long-term for more chronic issues, can definitely be super helpful there, but at the same time, they can also be super helpful to treat more acute things. Anyway, I'm gonna take a dropper full of this as always. If you are gonna dabble in CBD, highly recommend checking out Ned. It is like the highest quality CBD on the market, from how they grow it to how they process it to just the absolute love and passion that they put into the craft of extracting CBD. They do everything absolutely right, absolutely on point. There's a lot of CBD brands out there that are just make me really sad, because they are the reasons people don't have good experiences with it. It's all organically grown on small local farms. The extraction process is very, very slow in order to maximize the nutrients that are getting extracted from the plant, which is really important because it's not just the various cannabinoids, CBD, CBG, CBGA, CBN, etc., that interact in the body, but it's also the terpenes play a big part in how the cannabinoids interact with the body. So maintaining those in the product as well is really important. So anyway, highly recommend Ned. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. As always, you can use my code FITAndNerdy to get yourself 15% off or 20% off of a subscription membership if you do want to make sure you're getting this or any of their products regularly. All right, it's time for a little food. Since I have been gone for 2 weeks, I haven't been grocery shopping, and I probably need to throw away a lot of stuff in my fridge, unfortunately. That means I really also don't have much that I can cook. So let's just see what I can go find in my cabinet. So pre-workout breakfast is gonna be this Purely Elizabeth superfood oatmeal with granola. Not tracking today, haven't tracked calories in 2 weeks. We're gonna get back to that on, I think, like Tuesday. I have about 45 minutes to get this workout done. I'm gonna take it super easy because A, I haven't done an intense workout in 2 weeks, and so I'm not just like gonna go back to the gym and just go crazy. Absolutely no reason to try to like make up for not working out for 2 weeks, like none of that. So the goal today is just to move, just to make my body feel good, to get back in the swing of things, because I'm probably not gonna be able to make it to the gym tomorrow. So this will be a good like ramp up so that I'm gonna do full body today, have a day off, and then get back to like my normal training routine on Tuesday. So basically the plan is just to do like 3 to 4 pretty light sets, maybe like 50% intensity for some variation of all the main 5 compound lifts, and then maybe hip thrusts if I have time at the end. So I'm gonna do some variation of the squat, deadlift, bench press, overhead press, barbell row, and then maybe hip thrust. And that'll be it. So I just finished my client calls for the day. In between, I was snacking on this bag of dried mango. I probably like 2/3 of it. It's delicious. Dried mango is just like the most underrated snack on the planet. Oh wow, I ate a lot of it. So because I've basically been like out of my house, not eating here for so long, I need to go to the grocery store because nothing in my fridge is good anymore, which means I have nothing to cook for myself. And I'm planning on like getting back on track, diving back into my fat loss journey on Tuesday. So I want to be super prepared for that. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'm gonna walk you guys through like how I'm planning my grocery list and show you my whole grocery haul and all that, just so you can see how I go about a process like this, like coming back, getting back on track after not being on this track for 2 weeks. So a long while ago, I walked you guys through my go-to grocery list. I'll link that video down in the description box below. It really hasn't changed much. I still just have like a full grocery list on Notion that I just uncheck the things that I want when I go to the grocery store. So what I'm gonna do today is basically decide kind of what breakfasts and dinners and other little meals I want to have accessible to myself for the next few days. I showed you guys in my last video my like go-to fat loss meals that I've been prepping a lot. So I think I'm just gonna take some of those because I don't really want to think about this too hard, and I already know what goes in all those, so it makes it really easy. For dinner, I think I want to do my protein pasta because I'm pretty sure I have a good amount of like protein pasta in my cabinet that I'd love to use up. I also have pasta sauce. I was planning on making that right before I got called into the music video. So I have the pasta, I have the pasta sauce. I just need to get the veggies and the ground meat. So for veggies in that, I'm gonna do broccolini, zucchini, get some cauliflower rice. Because if I don't use that in the protein pasta, I will steam and then freeze that for smoothies. Carrots, always a must, good source of carbs. Let's get some red onion for some flavor, and then ground chicken for that. And then for breakfast, it's been really hot here lately, so I wanna have some of my chocolate protein smoothies prepped. So I need all the bananas. I need sweet potato. I already have the cauliflower and zucchini. Almond milk, oat milk. I need some oat milk for that. I have yogurt that I don't think has gone bad. I have protein powder. Good, so that's like my main grocery list for my main meals next week or this week or whatever. Then I wanna make sure I get some kombucha. I like to keep some Rebels on hand. And then fruit, I need to restock on fruit because that is key for the carbs. Grab an avocado or two, get some deli meat to have for some extra protein, egg whites, just in case for a little snacky snack. And of course, dark chocolate for dessert. Should be good to go. That's my grocery list. Also, toilet paper. I have 2 squares of toilet paper left and I kind of have to pee. So we're gonna get some of that. And it's honestly kind of late already. I thought I was gonna get 3 meals in today, but I think because I've basically been sedentary for the last 2 weeks, I'm just nowhere near as hungry as I would be if I had, you know, been training like I normally do. So I'm kind of fine, but I should think about food, and because today's priority is just like taking care of my body, I want to make it like a nutrient dense, vegetable and high quality protein filled meal. And honestly, I don't want to cook. It's just not happening. It's not happening today. We're not cooking anything today, apparently. I'm thinking I might do sweet green for dinner. Just a giant salad bowl. Sounds like a good idea. But I did want to quickly chat with you guys about me taking like 2 weeks off from my fat loss journey, because I feel like that's a thing that a lot of people are scared to do, and it was something that just came kind of naturally to me, and so I wanted to just chat about it. As you guys know, been on a fat loss journey, started seeing like good progress. I was super stoked to just keep doing it, stick with my workouts, stick with my nutrition, make all the progress. But then I got this call like, hey, you want to come work on this music video? I was like, I do, I really do, I want to do this. And I knew that in taking that job that I would not be able to work out for a week or count macros or anything like that. Didn't know it was gonna end up being 2 weeks because I was gonna get another job, but that's beside the point. But what I just decided to do was put my fat loss journey on pause. Because here's the thing, you're not a failure if like life happens and you decide to take a break and come back to it. You're not going to lose all of the progress just because you decide to take a little bit of a break. Like, yes, what you were doing got you the good results that you were seeing, but no matter what, you shouldn't have to keep doing that to maintain those results. If you have to keep doing that, then your results are by definition unsustainable. I mean, I guess not by definition, but like, you should not have to do everything that you do to lose weight in order to maintain the weight loss. And if that's the case, then you probably did something wrong. So I was not at all concerned about, I mean, I've only lost like 2 pounds, but I was not at all concerned about gaining that back. I know how to eat intuitively, and so I knew that if I just switched back to that and kind of listened to my hunger, understood the fact that I was being a lot less active, and so I didn't need to eat as much food as I had been, then I would be okay. And so I just was like, okay, we're just gonna push the pause button, and then we can get right back on track afterwards. And I think that's where a lot of people get tripped up with this, is like, they're scared that if they do hit the pause button, or if they stop, then they're going to completely fall off the wagon and never be able to get back on. It's all about the motivation, it's all about the momentum. And if you stop with the momentum, then you get stuck and you do end up undoing all your progress because you completely go off track. But this wagon metaphor has become a favorite of mine lately. I did rant about this on Instagram the other day, but we're just gonna dive into this real quick. This is not helping my lack of toilet paper situation. I should stop. Here's the thing with the falling off the wagon metaphor. People see themselves as being in the back of a wagon, where the wagon is just going and they're hanging on for dear life. They're trying not to fall off. They're getting thrown back and forth. The wagon is super bumpy and they're trying not to fall off this thing that is just dragging them along. But the reality is that you are driving the wagon. You are not just in the back of the wagon along for the ride. The wagon is your life. Like, you are in charge of your life. You are in the driver's seat. You get to decide what direction the wagon goes. You get to decide how fast the wagon goes. You get to decide whether or not you're gonna pull your wagon off to the side and enjoy the view of the meadow for a little bit, which is what I did these last 2 weeks. I just was like, we're gonna leave this path and just stop for a second over here. Now we're gonna get right back on. If there's a roadblock, you get to decide how to navigate it. You don't just get thrown out the back. And it's scary to accept that responsibility as the driver in your own life. That means that if things go wrong, it's because of a decision that you made. But it is so much more empowering to put yourself in the driver's seat. It's inherently disempowering to put yourself in the back of the wagon and pretend that you are not the one in control. But when you put yourself in the driver's seat, it becomes a lot easier to get where you're going a lot more efficiently and not make yourself miserable in the process. You can understand that it's your choice when something happens in life to be like, okay, like, we're gonna stop going this direction and do a little something else for a little bit. And then it can be your choice to, once you're done doing the something else, get back on that other track, or maybe change tracks. Changing tracks is totally okay too. You can evaluate your goals and your direction and your decisions a lot easier when you empower yourself to be the one that gets to do that, rather than letting the universe just do it for you. So that's how I was able to take a complete 2-week break from everything. Like I said, I worked out twice and I just did lighter workouts because it was 2 days in a row, and then I wasn't tracking at all. I tried to track one day and I was like, this is not gonna happen. I ate what was fed to me on set, so I wasn't even like making my own food decisions. It was basically, do you want steak or do you want chicken? Had a lot of peanut M&Ms. Ate an entire Snickers bar one day. Had days where I literally got home at 6 a.m. after working a 16-hour day. But I loved it. I'm really glad I did it. It was a lot of fun. It was a very valuable experience. I learned a lot. I hope to do more of this again. And now that I have a break, I'm getting back on my fat loss journey path. But if there's one takeaway that I want you guys to have from this, 2 takeaways. There's 2 takeaways. Put yourself in the freaking driver's seat. Take control over what you're doing with your life, because it's your life. Take responsibility for it. Number 2 is, it's okay to take a break on any of your health and fitness journeys. All right, it's definitely time for some dinner. I am hungry and I am definitely craving sweet green. Actually, to be fair, I'm not really craving anything. I kind of just have a headache. I think it's because I just haven't slept enough. My body is just very confused. So I'm going to fuel it with all of the vegetables and good meat. So I'll show you what I get from Sweet Green. I'm gonna get, as always, if they freaking have it, oh yeah, the Harvest Bowl. Good. That's what it comes with. I think I'm gonna take out the chicken and add in blackened chicken just because it's a little more delicious. I think it's the chicken thighs, so it's fattier and yummy. Then I'm gonna throw in some more veggies. I want to add carrots. Where are the carrots? Do they not have carrots? Oh yeah, carrots. Cucumber. And then I love adding avocado to my Harvest Bowl. And I think that'll be good. That actually looks amazing. Look at all those delicious, nutritious ingredients. All right, that's ordered. Gonna be ready for pickup in 20, which means I have just enough time to grab some toilet paper. Okay, I got the important thing, my toilet paper. I can pee now, that's nice. Picked up my Sweet Green for Din Din. This looks very good. Very excited about that. Decided to grab one of the kombuchas that I got at the store to have with dinner, and got a little brownie. These are so freaking good. I just heat them up in the microwave for like 10 seconds. It's like the best dessert ever. So I'm trying to go to bed in an hour and a half hours, so I'm gonna take some of my nighttime supplements that I like to take when I'm really trying to support my body and just give her some extra TLC at night so that I can get like a great night's sleep. And I swear to God, I'm not just trying to fill this video full of sponsored content. Yes, Net sponsored this video. No, I'm not throwing in 2 of their other favorite products just because they sponsored it. This is genuinely like my go-to nighttime stuff. Like, I take this almost every single night. This is their magnesium blend. It's called Mellow. It has a blend of magnesium, some L-theanine, and GABA, and this, I swear, is just like magic. Like, so many people that I know have tried it, and they also think it's like, it's mind-blowing how well this works in getting you a good night's sleep and like helping you get really, really restful sleep. So if you struggle with sleep at all, like,
this is amazing. Magnesium in itself is really, really powerful for sleep, and this blend is just, it's something about what they have in here that just makes it like some of the best sleepy time magnesium. If you take that one that's like just magnesium citrate, that's honestly the magnesium that's best for digestion, not sleep. So if that's working for you, like this is gonna work a bajillion times better. And then also I love taking the Ned Sleep Blend. This is higher in CBN, which is the cannabinoid that is thought to promote the most restful sleep. I have also seen tremendous success with this, with myself and with various clients who have used this. Like, everyone is always mind blown when they try these two things. Of all the supplements I take, this is probably the one that I take most regularly. There's nothing that I actually take every single day, mostly because I kind of forget to take a lot of the things that I want to take every day, but like, this is one that I don't forget. If I'm like, I wanna get a good night's sleep, my first thing is to grab a packet of this. And if I'm like, I really wanna get a good night's sleep, like, I add this. So the plan is to go to bed like kinda early, give myself enough time to get like 10 hours of sleep again if I need it. And this is what's gonna help me maximize my sleep quality in those theoretical 10 hours of sleep that I'm gonna have. Again, if you want to try any of these, FitNerdy gets you a discount. I'll link it all down in the description box below. But yeah, this will be it for the day. I feel like this is a really weird what I eat a day, because this was not like my normal way of eating in any way, shape, or form. But I think it's good to like show you guys like what can happen on a day where I'm not super on point. I'm not really trying to achieve anything in particular other than just like listen to my body, nourish my body, love my body, and just kind of let it recover from the insanity that I put it through the last 2 weeks. I'll be back to tracking macros, doing my regularly scheduled workouts, doing all of the good fat loss stuff in like 2 days. If you have any questions about anything that I talked about, let me know down in the comments below. Any video requests, also let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Really does support me and my channel. I really appreciate it. Please share this video with your friends, your family, and your neighbors. If you want to see more videos from me all about health and fitness, you can check them out over here. To see future videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you get notified when I post a video, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.